All right, the day before. So this is happening. The day before is a game that had a lot of hype to it, a lot of hype surrounding it. They would put out information on it, and then they would pull it back. Put out a little bit more information, pull it back. Put out like screenshots of the game. Put out brief trailers. They'd say we're releasing a trailer on this date, and then they'd pull it back, and then pull it back. So people started speculating earlier this year and the end of last year that this was a scam. This game was going to be a scam. And it turns out that a lot of those people speculating were right. So here's the day before website. This is the web page. The day before, available on Steam. Now, if we go on over to Steam, overwhelmingly negative with 20,204 reviews. Game is shutting down. Do not buy. Studio shut down 3 days after release. All positive reviews are bots or by the devs. Don't buy and report this game for fraud. Now, it's hard to speculate that this game is fraud, or it's easy to speculate that this game is fraud. It's a little bit hard to kind of prove it right now, currently, but it looks like it's a fraud. The company had their feet held against the fire. So they put out trailers, and then they got funding from outside sources, a little bit of funding, and they're putting stuff out. And then with their feet against the fire, they released the game. This was what they released right here. This is what they released prior to releasing the game, a few days before. So it says today our future players will dive into the game on December 7th. To the people who didn't believe us, we made this game for you too. We accept the kind of criticism and don't hold a grudge against you. Before we continue to move forward together, kindly allow us to note a few things. Please do not accuse us of scamming. This is not true. We did not take a penny from anyone. Please don't accuse us of asset flips, which they did. They got the Unreal Engine 5 pack and asset flipped it. That is not true. Our team works day and night for 5 years to make our dream a reality. And the thing about this is there have been teams of like one person creating better games than this in 5 years. To a future streamer showing this game on December 7th, we wish you many views and new subscribers. We hope all the secrecy of the day before will help you make tons of interesting content for the game. Now, a lot of people stream this game. It was like on the day it came out, it was like the highest watched and viewed game on Twitch. This is the player count real time. So this is the day of launch, Thursday the 7th, December 7th, 38,104. And currently, our current time, 947. That is a huge drop in player count. So 3 days after it released, December 7th, today is the 11th, they released this. Today we announced the closure of Fantastic Studios. Unfortunately, the day before has failed financially, and we lack the funds to continue. All income received is being used to pay off our partners. We've invested all our efforts and resources and man hours in developing the day before, which is our first huge game. We really wanted to release a new patch to reveal the full potential of the game, but unfortunately, we did not have funds to continue this work. It is important to know that we did not take any money from the public during the development of the day before, and there were no pre-orders or crowdfunding campaigns. We're working tirelessly for 5 years, pouring blood, sweat, and tears into the game. At this moment, the future of day before prop night is unknown, but the servers will remain operational. We apologize if we did not meet the expectations. We did everything within our power, but unfortunately, the miscalculation in our capabilities creating a new game is an incredibly challenging endeavor. We're grateful to everyone who supports us during this difficult time. It has been fantastic for the past 8 years, and here's a timeline of their studio. So like I said, a lot of people saw this as a rug pull, which I think now it's kind of hard for them to argue that it wasn't a rug pull. I mean, something like this is hugely disastrous for the gaming industry because, like, then this hurts future game developers, especially small single A, double A studios, from maybe being able to crowdfund. Here, this is another thing. To all the day before players, as the investors of the day before, we would like to provide you with an update on the current situation around the game. We are sorry for the fact that the game didn't meet expectations of the majority of players. Today we'll work with Steam to open up refunds for all the players who chose to make a refund. We are contacting Fnatic Gamer regarding the future of the games. And that's from Minota. Or Mytona? Which is, yeah, Mytona Fnatic. Fantastic. With this, I'd like to hear your thoughts and your opinions. Please like and subscribe and share this video. It really helps. We're trying to grow this channel. So, yeah, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And, yeah, we'll see you on the next video.